Bro, it's been a long freaking day. They just dropped that new, what's that game called? No, I'm Not Human? Y'all already know I played the demo to that. Anyways, mic check. Mic check. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get it. What's up, YouTube? It's Team Dante, and welcome to... What the freak? Yo, y'all, hold on. What the... Gosh, we're back. Boy, this just make me wanna. This soundtrack is so good. I literally downloaded it so I can have it on my phone. This is a beautiful soundtrack. What's up, YouTube? It's Team Dante, and welcome to No, I'm Not a Human, the full freaking game. Guys, the demo was literally perfect. I mean, down to the last minute detail. From the soundtrack to the gameplay. Game of the year. Game of the year, I don't care. Welcome to No, I Am Not a Human, the full game, everybody. If you don't know what this game is and you haven't seen me play it, basically is during the daytime, there's these people called visitors. And they come up from, I guess, the center of the earth. And at night, we have to distinguish whether it's a visitor trying to get inside our home or a human. This game is freaking amazing. Like, I don't even want to waste any time. Leave a like and subscribe to join the hunt today, everybody. We're almost at 200 subscribers. This is No, I'm Not a Human. It has a startup? Sorry. What? Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? What? Yeah, I remember. Whoa! Wait. We went to the beach. Why is there someone laying there? But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Is that a dead body? What? Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. This is our neighbor. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Kids, am I right? He has no shirt on. All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Guys. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're here! Let's go! The soundtrack. Just before we answer the door, let's just let it marinate real quick. No. Hold on. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And for that, there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's either they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue with the conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. All right. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Look, so last time we couldn't use this, so now there's 0 remaining cigarettes, and you can probably use the phone now. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Oh, I thought they were dead. They're lying on the cold, hard ground, appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. So, last time I played this in the demo, I did not realize that you can literally look through the windows. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It looks around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. I gotta put on the country accent for this one, guys. I have to. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like the family is asleep. Alright. Think we head to bed, right? Breaking news! What? At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could explain just what's going on. No, for real. Wait. What? Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. What? Okay, let's talk to our friend in the kitchen. Buddy! Dang, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? Exactly. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. You don't forget to test for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test real carefully. You have to take a real close look. It's a draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own 2 eyes. This is what I forgot last time. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this night fair? Damn! Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back town tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Okay, remember this. 429-219. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now, that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. All right. So, got a freaking roach in my fridge. All right. We got a can of marmalade. Let's get it. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. I should. Guys, the first night! I'm like way too overly hyped. Alright. Nighttime. Check out the window real quick. In the distance, you spy in the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows and it seems like his family's waiting for him to come back home. That's a good sign. So he's got people there. We don't have to worry about that. Alright. Who's at the door? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but now I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll keep asking questions to test people too. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. What? No, I think he's just a bully. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. All right, I'll get your dad for you. Thank you. You too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. I got to stop saying daddy. I'm sorry. I know it's for the video, but It just don't feel right. Not in that voice. It just don't.
I'll show you how to play another time. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. So now it's just us. All right, real quick. Let's look out this window real fast. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. All right, so teenagers in there. Neighbor's lights, the house lights are on. There's deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? All right, stop knocking. I'm coming. Relax. All right, what's up? Can I come in? Now, guys, last time I did not let him in. I will let him in this time. I was taking shelter out by the bar of the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. Palatable? What the freak is that word? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and a drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does it sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for my son to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete butthead. Butthead. Come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. So we let him in this time. We actually get to see his freaking face. Last time we just made him leave and he got really angry at us.
Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me?
How'd you end up here?
It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun.
What do you think will happen?
I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me.
You should leave.
Haha. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyways. Okay, clearly I should go then.
Bye? Bye? Freaking, yeah, bye. Before we get to this next person, guys, the reason why I made her leave, last time she was literally a monster. I'm not letting that into my house. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. You'll be the perfect sacrifice for the monsters. Come in. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house.
And scammer gets scammed, buddy.
Wait, didn't she just say so? Bro. I'm being scammed. I'm being scammed. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. We didn't let her in last time, but this time I'm gonna use her to sacrifice. All right, nothing going on. All right.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime also reaches a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety around this visitors. Now over to, just a moment. Oh, our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to identify with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth.
Dang! I forgot about this, but he got the crimson chin.
Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor.
What is it?
That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. All right, let's get out of here. Y'all should be in this room, right? Oh my gosh, you were tall. Yes? Was there something you wanted? I need to test you. What do you want to check?
Your teeth. Yes.
Okay, take a look. Taking that odor of sadness and smoke.
Pretty yellow, right? So, get away with your test. I'm not a visitor. Alright. I let it slide this one time. You're really tall for someone who's not a visitor. What is that noise? Where is that chick at? She's like hiding in my house. Oh, heck no. Heck no. Alright. Want a reading? I need to test you.
Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but...
Man, show me your freaking teeth.
Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. Do you wish to see your destiny in them?
I'm gonna leave you be. But just like the first time when I seen you, I don't like it. Let's get her a drink. That's 2 tests for today. We can't do anything else.
That cockroach is still freaking in here.
Where the Lysol at? I think I'm done for today. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Kombucha?
My favorite drink makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds us to use...
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna save here. Yep. That way we can always come back. Head to bed. My goodness. Alright.
First, check out the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment.
Why are you playing outside? Dad, terrible father. You literally just told me to stay indoors.
The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground.
Someone killed them!
It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried.
Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy lord.
A man as pale as death itself standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin as though its flesh was the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray for the terrifying visitor to pass by your house.
Lord E.
Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What do you want from me? I want you to let me in so I can get some sleep. I'm dead on my feet. I used to have 5 kids, this here's the last one. I don't know where to even look and start looking for them. I just want to get some decent shut-eye.
Are your kids dead?
Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack, but these rascals, but nothing's happened to them. They probably found their way to my mom's place. They always run off over when they get sick of me, or when their father comes by to ask for money again. So will you let me in? I just want to rest and go find my kids.
Come in.
Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise.
I believe it. Respectively. Check that window again. I don't... Dude! He looks nasty! Oh my gosh. Is that Bob Marley? Yo! How's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the heck is even going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude! I knew it! Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? This guy, he knows what he's talking about. And is it like brain virus, black aurora, or are they just freaking undead dudes? Trust me, dude. This answer totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need heck of firepower to make it through this one. And food, man. Like loads of food. Do you really have no idea what's happening out here? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking crap on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all, dude. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than in books, bro. It always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Guys, should we let him in? I don't know. I'm getting like weird vibes from you. You got like the Bob Marley hair, but then you're like a 70-year-old Caucasian. First of all, how do you have that much hair? I'm not saying you can't have that much hair at that age, but you're literally your skin is sagging. You don't look normal, but I'll let you in. Yo, I appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Yeah, okay. Check him. He's still standing there! Check back here. They're still dead. That creature over there freaking bodied them. He slumped all of them, hit them with the meanest NyQuil pill.
Hey, hello? I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir?
Yeah, it's mine.
So, can I come in then, or are you just gonna leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement or anything decent hiding spot, so here I am.
What are you doing hiding out in basements?
I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements, whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks though, ugh. So anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out.
Come in.
No way! You even got
Carpet? Uh-huh. So we just got loads of new people in. Loads. We should do test. Smells like someone died tonight!
Good afternoon, here's the news. The amount of anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps them identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the FEMA invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call our hotline. Oh, this is a number, 000451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors.
Nice. But it smelled like someone died. Don't tell me that's the... F that... Okay, you've been there, but you... What rating? I need to test you. Shut up. Show me your freaking hands. But do be careful, I earned myself a few splinters crafting... Yeah... You can't be serious, you're gonna shoot me for having splinters from my precious dream catchers, no less? Yes! You were the only one still in the place when he died. Nobody killed him that fast. It's you. Shoot her. No, you'll be doomed to, yeah. I knew it! I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it! I'm so sorry you had to see that. I'm so sorry. I freaking knew she was a visitor. Get her out of here. My poor dude, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Freak, man. Alright. I won't test you because you genuinely look normal. Actually, nah. I knew she was weird, bro.
Oh, hey.
What's wrong with you? Why he posed up like he trying to seduce me? Sup, dude? I need to test you. No worries at all. I got you, homie. Whoa. Clean hands. Like one time I was super baked staring at my fingers and dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggled them. Watch them move. Trippy stuff, man. All right. Freaking gosh, dude. I knew I should have kicked her out, man. Freaking knew it. They just killed that dude. I just set that dude up to die. I just set him up to die. Who was banging on my door? There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Or they're looking for someone to set up a base? Don't tell me they're... Oh, I hope they're okay. Oh, no. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think of what kind of disease could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Dude, that is freaking crazy, man. Whoa. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with bare torso. So maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Yes, please. All right, who's pounding on the door? Who are you? Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your, door nice and sturdy? You never know what might happen to it. You understand. I've got a gun. Delicious! Despair gives courage to the coward. Yes? So... You alone?! Yo! No. It's your lucky day.
I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days.
What the frick?
What's wrong with you? He seems unable to answer. He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears.
Let him in. Let him in. I trust him. I trust him. Please, don't do anything crazy. I'm overstimulated. I'm overstimulated.
Ooh. What, freaking One Punch Man? So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversations off with divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? What the freak are you talking about? Talking like you about to write my name down in the death note.
Open at the end.
So, long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. Feels like things might be truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? An interesting line.
Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lest you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a call to attention.
While I was considering its a deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eye meets yours, be sure so show them inside. I can't say why just yet,
but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm gonna have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. Okay? Bro, I just had Saitama show up at my doorstep. Alright, so can we use the phone during the day? I'm gonna see if we can do that. Shake back out here. I really hope they're okay. Why are there so many female employees out there?
And the same guy y'all are hunting is literally at my doorstep. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken a new measure to address the ongoing visitor invasion.
Bro, he has the biggest bug eyes. I'm sorry.
As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor with sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes.
Dang. Y'all sure that's signs of being a visitor or signs of visiting the store to be on something? I don't know. Like they was on a trip or something.
According to FEMA reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors.
It didn't say nobody died. Let's look in here. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Dang, that's it? I see he's got the cross put up though. Amen. Alright. It's stuffy in here.
You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around new people, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging him into all of this, but it's too late to change any of that now.
I need to test you.
Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide.
Just do your hands.
They're shovels, not palms. All for the kids.
Alright, I trust you. I wish I could test your chest. Wish I could test your child, though.
So you cut the stitches off your mouth? What?
Are you getting what I'm saying? Yo, I need to test you. I have no idea what you're saying. That's dirt. No. He wasn't a visitor? Oh my gosh. I just killed an innocent dude. Go and hide the body.
Sup, dude? Red, don't sweat it, man. You wouldn't believe how often they busted my butt for that. Real bummer, dude. Yo, I gotta tell you a story about that sometime. You'll lose your freaking mind.
I'm feeling... I'll give him one more night. If somebody ends up dead, it's him, and I'm killing him. We're missing somebody, aren't we? I don't know. Alright, let's go back over here. Use the phone. Call the neighbor. 429. Can I just type this? No, I can't. Call him. Let's go.
Hey, neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. I saw that. Asked about some people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Heck if I know. They said it was for test. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or try to get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in heck I'm ever letting that happen over my dead body. If those freaking guys so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tell them apart. Take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single freaking answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. Don't talk like that! You're gonna be okay. But I'll do it, bruh. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong.
Alright, we don't need to call FEMA yet, but we'll look after your daughter. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, okay? Dude, this is so good. Alright. Let's look outside. What? Bro, he just spoke to me! Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and now is blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burnt down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh my gosh, we just talked to him. Literally seconds ago. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. We're dead. We're dead. Stop knocking on my door before I show up with the shotty. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre. Bodies are scattered across the whole street. One of them is missing his head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yes? Bro, look at him. He literally looks like Clayface. We're dead. Please be his daughter. Please be his daughter. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking out with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up over a few smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Do you have a plan of action? Of course. We can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure that everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Yes. Once we provide more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Well, yeah, take them. I was sus about them anyways. What the freak? What do you have on? I see your humble abode is the farthest one out of your child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, am I speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as your amenities. Do you have holy icons, I assume? I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me.
Shut your
You know, he's sus, but I'm gonna let him in. Come on in. Let's just hope we don't die or lose somebody.
Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy.
Who? Who did?
Visitors, they came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and they killed him. Oh, now our house is on fire. Come in. Just come in. That kid in a cap is here. But
what?
I only want to sit in that spot. Well, wanna, that's where my daddy used to sit. I'll kick them out. Come in.
Yeah, the kid with the cap. Who's that? That should have been off for the night, huh? Oh! Yo! She snatched! Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? How did you find my house? Sea City? Lived there. Saw your house? Walked over here. Not hot here. You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now?
You tell me more or what? Strange things to say.
I don't think you're human. Prove that you're a person. 2 leg, 2 arm, 1 head. Son, I can tell you I got 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head.
Not enough for you?
No!
Did I pass the test?
No. You open or not? You should leave.
Look at Kitty. Think again.
Think again. Go!
You find Kitty under house. Small gift from me.
Yeah. She said, you see Kitty? Think again. Like that was gonna change my mind. Alright. Let's go back to sleep. Let's see what new stuff they can bring up today.
Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to the sharp increase of unsuspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits.
That seems pretty normal though.
FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors or isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now.
Perfect. Perfect. Who do we need to take? Open this? Nope. Open this? Well, I won't mess with her yet. Hold on. We'll mess with her and, like, talk to her last. Dude. You literally look like Emperor Palpatine.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
How do you like the house?
It's wretched, Chot. The walls are... Tell me, did you purposefully assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made a meal of the moss. They've also taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it proper room, could you?
Why do you test me, Father? You can leave! The door is that way, child! Get out of my house. What are you talking about? There's literally a cross. There's literally a cross right there. I'm about to test him, Max. Let's check everybody first, and I'm testing him. Okay. Sup, dude? I need to test you. Armpits. Hold up, bro. I gotta wash the what?
Hairless. Smooth as a baby's butt. Well, almost. Bro, like, think about it. What's all this grody pit hair stuff for anyway? Stone Age was like over a year ago, man. Bugs aren't feasting on us, and we totally don't need it for the warmth, so yeah.
I don't vibe with it. That's 2 strikes.
I gave you 1 strike.
Sure, your eyes are red, but you're a smoker of the green. I understand. But now you don't got no hair in your armpits? Get him out of here. I thought we were vibing. That was a normal guy. That was a normal guy. I'm sorry. Oh, he's gummy. Sins are not something to be chewed nor savored, child. I swallowed them whole. You're weird. I just want to get rid of you just because you're weird.
Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy! Okay, I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief.
Understandably. Your parents literally just got freaking smoked. That's literally horrible. Who would not be absolved in their own grief? Check out the window. What?
You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Dude, it's like an aurora borealis out there. You see a human skull decorated out of stake still wearing a helmet. Its skin's been burnt black and it looks almost like someone yanked out its teeth. The head must have been there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat. Probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor.
Dude, we're gonna die. We are going to freaking die.
FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking in all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Nah. For that pale visitor, we need the military. I mean the whole task force. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effect more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. I'm getting a little concerned. We have 2 people left in our house. Oh, no, not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Received a FEMA notice. Okay, perfect. Because I wasn't gonna do that. We only have the daughter and that weird freaking priest. We need more people in here. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of anybody. So, you're still holed up in here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one more thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. Get the freak off my doorstep! You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. I already know these guys. You can come in. I remember them from the demo. They're good people. Check out here again. Just one more person. Dude. That Skinwalker dude is scary! There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for some shelter out somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? It's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can, honey. Will you say something? She's really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe if we can talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Come in. Oh, how can I ever thank you? And who's that crying girl? Look, I don't mean to be difficult. We can't stay around with the kid around. My wife isn't very fond of kids, you see. Didn't expect to find someone that young here. You should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll keep looking, won't we, honey? Come on, move your dang legs. I'm tired too. Nah. Y'all thought I was about to kick his daughter out? Wrong! I told you I'm gonna watch her. And that's what's gonna happen. I'm not letting nothing happen to you, okay? You're good. We got you. Don't even worry about it. Next day, what do we have today? Emergency broadcast! Wildfires are now sweeping across forest regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fire, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on the captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm, remain indoors during daylight hours. From a word from our sponsors. We need to test this guy. I'm testing. No, not you. Where's the priest? Where's the priest? Where's the priest at? He disappeared! What the freak? The FEMA employee didn't take him. Okay, let's just talk to you. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her into the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid if something happens, we need to run. She won't even find it in herself to stand up. or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm too tired too. I think I'll rest a bit.
Yeah, y'all get some rest. I won't mess with y'all. That priest, he's sus!
I want my mommy. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Okay, so they're coming to get me soon then, and they'll take me to a new house? Or will they take me back to the same one? Are they making me a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him.
You know what? I just thought about it. We can call the dad to see if the dad's here. Can we call his dad? Let's check. No, we can't. Huh. Okay, checking it real quick one more time. Let's check ourselves. Check our hands. Clean hands? Clean hands. Some powder marks, nothing major. Alright. Check ourselves again. Check our eyes. Alright, normal eyes. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Alright, this is in case FEMA tries to come and take us, right? I'm assuming. I guess we go back to sleep. Let's freaking go.
You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things have only gotten worse.
Dude, it's like changing all around us. What is that noise?
The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel.
Yeah. I mean, he probably killed him for good reason, though, right?
Whoa, panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one's willing to let them in.
That's sad, bro. But you can't trust not everybody. Witness the beginning of the end. There's a fire!
Oh my, looks like no one else is coming tonight.
Dude, it's burning everything down. We're gonna die. Go back to bed. I guess that's all we can do.
We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighborhood city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and wait further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? Neither. No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? Are they walking dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are just baseless theories. Studies show that visitor is a human who has come into contact with underdetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for these signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call FEMA hotline on 000-451. All right, that's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Okay, just checking the daughter. Hey, how you doing? I know you want your mommy, I know.
You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Also, maybe you can invite my friend over, please. I think her number is 021014. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come. But if it's me, they just tell me off. I don't know what you saw, but I think your dad is dead. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Well, why would you say that? What did he look like when last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. After some time, she starts wailing again. It doesn't look like anything you can do for her. It would be worse to let her believe lies. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible.
Dang. That is messed up, dude. That is freaking messed up. I guess there's not much we can do, right? Call her friend, make her feel better. Let's try to call her friend. That girl's friend. That's what it's labeled as, that girl's friend. Call her up. Let's go.
Hello? Hi, may I speak with your daughter? What, is something wrong? Her friend asked if she could come over is all. Our little girl, she died.
What?
We had to kill her.
What?
We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted.
You killed your own child?
Don't you judge me! She was a visitor! All the signs matched, there was no doubt! I get it. I still miss her.
Dang, well your friend won't be coming. Sorry to break it to you, but...
Bright and cheery as ever, I see. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the sun? That it's exploding? I only found out tonight, so this is the end? Not even the slightest trace of her existence will remain. It's interesting to think about. Just need to gather my strength if only someone would lend me some. What are you going to do next? Good question. My husband should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find a place for us to stay. Somewhere where we can wait out the visitors' attacks in the sun's heat. He said places like that exist, and he also said the sun isn't exploding. That if it was, we'd all be wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think he's right.
Oh, no, I need to drink. Because there's nothing we can do, right? Dude, when is this cockroach gonna croak over? Alright, that should make us sleepy. Let's head back to bed. Dude, this plot is juicy. Pause. That sounded like a weird knock. Let's check the windows first. I forgot about that. Windows. What's happening?
A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But if there's any place left to hide from all this, any place in the world?
It seemed like we're the only house existing. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth. Eyes, who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Sport?
Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy.
Dude, I hope he comes to our door. He's strapped. He got the AR-15 on him. Oh, man.
A pole hangs with the sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses.
Dude, the world, it's crazy how the world is just changing around us.
Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what the mind bursts when it breaks? It's just always in front of me, burned into darkness. There are no words for ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you've seen it, you'd have done the same.
You mean the pale man?
You really think a pale man is all it would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? Oh no, there's something far worse out here. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Thank you. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Dang it. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close?
You just now thinking about that?
Hello there, dearie. Walking out all the way out here. It took me out to let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest for a minute?
What? You choose to walk all the way over here specifically?
No. I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume.
I don't follow. Do you need something?
What does anyone need, dearie? A roof over my head to share a story or two? To lie down and close my eyes peacefully? And air to breathe, I suppose. I don't need for much. It's just really boring living all by one's lonesome.
Nah.
I'm turned away everywhere I go, for my wings are clipped, yet I open my throat to sing. But they all turn to me eventually, even if they say they never will. Well, I don't hold grudges. I help everyone who comes to me. Even if you find... Can you go?
Dang, go! Don't give me the 50,000 sentences. I don't care.
Hey, can you let me in, pal?
What happened to you?
I got caught in the midday sun, putting out wild forest fires. I'm the only one left in my squad. The rest ain't. The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally.
What are you gonna do?
I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear I'd done enough. I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness.
Come in.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to the FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyways. You can throw it away or use it for something else. This was in the demo, but we weren't able to use that. Looks like no one else is coming for tonight.
Yeah, we got that last time, and we were not able to actually use these slips, but now we can. I feel like I should hand it off to somebody. Oh, he's back. Freaking bug eyes.
Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you important update. The details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual.
The guy we seen at the window with the weapon.
Oh my gosh. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone.
What? What the freak?
Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing
ever louder.
The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax, and an internal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in the sticky sustenance.
What is she saying? Ceremin Indinin Ceremin. I'm not reading that.
Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal.
I want to test you. Your ears.
You won't find much to check. They're charred down to the cartilage. I'm sure my hearing will go, probably for the best.
All right. Let's talk to her real quick.
So dark. I need to test you. You can check me all you want, but nothing will change. All of this is temporary.
Your ears.
Did you hear that? Quiet. Okay.
Okay. So she does not want to talk to me anymore. All right.
This is the end. How's your sister? She's afraid of losing everything. I don't think we have anything to lose. We're nothing but specks of dust in a constantly expanding universe. No one has any need for us. There is no one. If our planet disappears, then no one will grieve for us. There will be no one or anything left to grieve. But my sister is terrified of that.
All right. Guess all we can do is go back to sleep. Dude, this game is so crazy. Definitely like one of my favorite games I've ever played. The music's changing again. Wait, windows.
A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding?
I don't know. I hope her dad isn't dead.
Wild dogs roam the streets, their bodies bear shallow burns, hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside.
Dude. Them freaking dogs ain't eaten in like 30 years.
Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former resident homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign.
Dude, stop knocking! Give me a second! Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Repercussions.
Keep resisting and there will be more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only make them multiply, and that only leads to more violence.
When are you going to get rid of the visitors?
If it were for that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job.
We have the situation under control. I have to hand someone over to you again?
Yes.
But this time, we'll need 2? Doesn't matter who, just hand over 2 of your residents. Now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. For freak's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happened when your stubborn freaking buttheads like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. No! No! You'll get them back soon, thank you. They took his daughter! No! No! Oh my gosh. Yes! Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many people have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you and why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes to only soothe humanity, to free us from the chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform a burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes, Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyways?
In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task.
I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect.
Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house would be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission.
Then I'll just shoot you all. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help.
Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come back to check on them.
Alright, who did we just let into our house? It's gotta be the Skinwalker. It's the Skinwalker, I can tell.
It's the guy! Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor.
Why aren't you indoors?
This isn't a dang game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple of days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order.
Yo, you're not Batman.
What's with the gear? I don't suppose that makes you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one of them leaves an impression on me, I might take something else.
So why are you here?
Hold it. You already asked me your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood, any threats I should keep an eye out for?
Visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun of my own.
FEMA's been taking people, no clue if they're coming back.
A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol.
Just one? Half naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again.
He about to go hunt the naked man. Is that it? Is there anybody else coming?
I'm sorry to be a bother to you. Do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Can I maybe talk to you?
What happened?
I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned.
Oh my gosh, and they literally took her.
I took in those they call tainted. Any child they fear might be a visitor. We lived together in an old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First, they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, and then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me.
Come in.
I'm sorry, but...
Is that cultists you have here? I can't stay under the same roof as someone like that. They remind me of those people who the children... I'm sorry. I'll kick them out.
Thank you.
Yeah, then get out of here. The freak out of my house. I don't want no freaking cultist starting a new religion in here. What the freak do I look like to you? I mean, that's what happens, I guess. The freaking world is falling apart.
Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in the existing facilities, the agency has made some of the following decisions. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by the officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. And if an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up,
a special report on a dangerous new cult. I knew it.
The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks, organized cult activity.
Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worshipping of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may be responsible for the recent violent incident in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding and sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest. I'm so glad we got rid of them. Oh my goodness. Alright, wait.
Let's check his gums.
I want to test you. Wait, what? Okay, I guess.
Don't judge too harshly. Lung full of smoke and exactly a trip to the dentist.
All right. Dude, they took the daughter. They literally took her from us. I made a promise to her dad. Get out of my house.
What's that? Fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, you too.
How long will you be staying here? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've already done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. Do we need some rest? Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Are you okay? Yes, I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions take them to do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they could kill a child?
Listen, hey, people do worse things nowadays. Dang, that was a loud freaking car outside. Yeah, they do worse things.
What could be worse than killing a defenseless child?
A lot.
It wasn't just one person. It was a crowd, a mob, on their witch hunt. Hardships unmask us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl from underground.
You're a really good person. You seem like a really nice person. In fact, you're so good that I want to test you. Photo. Take a photo? Okay. Let's test her again. Teeth. Oh, okay, yeah, you're missing teeth.
White. Almost. Perfect, except where they beat me, they tied me to a post, wanted me to watch.
I'm sorry. I won't hurt you. All right, we're out of test. Perfect. There's no more marmalade. How am I just not finding this? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click. Okay. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the waves. To do this, right click on the handles. Oh, left click. And continue searching for the wave. All right. Wait. If FEMA kicked you out like that... Wait. It's changing. No, this is actually kind of hard. We don't have much. If anyone can spare us some food, please help us. We really need it. Looks like I won't be picking any more radio broadcasts today. So there's somebody out there looking for food. I had no idea we could do that. That's actually freaking awesome. All right, look out the window.
An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voices yelling. Wonder who will survive this new world, not those guys.
Yeah, he's out there hunting for that freaking skinwalkers. This is what he's doing. Dude.
FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely.
It's that freaking skinwalker, ain't he? He's coming back soon, I know he is.
The two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hinking man. Looks like they finally got around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder.
Somebody really tall. You okay? Hey, he got the 1,000-yard stare.
Hello? Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? Did you come for me this time? I don't get it. Oh no, I'm not with FEMA. Is it because of the uniform?
He's one of the runaways.
Everybody hates them for what I've seen. For whatever reason it is they do. People get taken away and they never come back. Who knows what's really going on?
So, what is your plan?
That's a good question. Right now I just feel lost. I had a job, thought things would be fine, then came the disappointment. I ended up doing nothing like they promised. I mean, programming by the writing code.
I don't know. Guys, should I let him in? It just looked like there's something weird in his eye. Sure.
Oh, what? Oh, thanks. Any place I can sit?
Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Why? Huh? I knew he was coming back. I knew it! Oh my gosh.
You feel that? Change. It's haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is! You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore? Let's fix that. If there were at least two of us inside your house, you open the door for me.
What? I don't understand.
It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone?
I'm alone.
Yes, our gamble is paying off. Come with me.
What? Oh, he's breaking my door down. Yo! Oh my gosh!
Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirled in the number of those who ever called it home.
Bro.
Oh, the house, just like the final traces of its owner, has been lost to time. No relatives ever to come to collect what was left behind. The homeowner simply vanished, as if they never existed at all.
We just got kidnapped by the Skinwalker.
Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten.
Dang.
Why do people disappear so completely?
Was I not supposed to let him in?
Once death finds you, the proof of ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creation, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void.
Oh my gosh.
There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never part of this world to begin with.
He just killed us. He just freaking killed us. Dude, I thought that it would be like I would be tricking him, right? I didn't know if I said yes to letting him in, he would literally come in the house. I literally thought if I said yes, he would realize, oh shoot, there's more than one person in this building. Bro, he literally busted my door down and took me. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. This was No, I'm Not Human, the full, complete game. If you want to see more of this and you want me to beat the game, I don't even know if there's an ending, but if you want me to keep going, leave a like and subscribe to Join the Hunt today, everybody, and let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love every single one of you. Peace out.
God, I've been walking in peace, gave me the key, I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need, found in the principle. And walking in fear, I'm not going back to the past. It really been minimal, I'm finna follow the king, I got a key. Know that I follow the principle, and I'm good, and I'm lit. I got God so I don't get a trip, get to him everything that I need.